A few years ago, I used to pick a few old, worn-out records from the bins at my thrift store every time I passed by. It was a little thing I did to keep myself amused. Playful polka anthologies, horror sound effects records, a spoken class in aerobatics, hypnosis records to help you quit smoking, and even one record proudly bearing the title, Music for Expectant Fathers. Amongst my ever-growing pile of useless old records was one warped old album held in a plain brown sleeve, its label worn and illegible. It being one of the better albums that had turned up in my collection, I would listen to it often. After a few weeks of having that singular record on heavy rotation, I was infatuated by a funny little thought. With each play of the album, the singer seemed to sound just a little more exhausted. It became an exercise. I listened for new signs of fatigue with every repetition. With each periodical reoccurrence of that album on my turntable, I was almost certain the soloist grew more exasperated, and the instrumentation grew more stumbling and jagged. Over the passage of time, I grew more and more weary of playing the record, especially when I was alone in the house. A few years ago, I traded in my old record player at the thrift store and got an MP3 player.
Oh, Jim, my baby make cold tears all over me. Out